Hey folks, and so today we are going to start a very good topic. The topic name is ABG Analysis. So, what is the full form of ABG according to you guys? Okay, if you don't know, nothing to worry. ABG means arterial blood gas, and in this we are going to take out blood from artery. Okay, like from any artery, like mostly we prefer radial artery, and secondly we prefer femoral artery. The radial one is a more painful one, and the femoral one is painful but not as compared to radial one, so it is, we can say it is less painful. So let's begin. So ABG is a blood analysis. In which we are going to see whether the patient is having alkalosis or acidosis, and which type of alkalosis and acidosis might be due to metabolic cause or due to respiratory cause. So let's begin from blood analysis. Whether we need to find that whether it is acidic in nature, whether it is basic in nature. Okay, what I'm telling, the pH. Okay, in this acidic and basic, we like to know that, and this acidic nature is due to metabolic process of our body or due to respiratory. And the basic one, like same thing we need to do, like why the blood is basic, due to metabolic cause or due to respiratory cause. So we need to find what will be the cause. Okay guys, so after knowing these basics, then you need to remember some values which are very important, and I will tell you I'll tell you like how I used to solve these questions whenever I solve any exam questions in my exam. So this is my method of solving. I don't know who solves like this, but as you are here, I will tell you my very best method to solve this question. So let's begin now. Now the important parts begin, guys. Okay guys, firstly what you need to do is you need to remember what is the normal pH of blood. Is there anyone having any idea what's the normal pH of blood? Okay, if you don't know, no problem. It is 7.35 to 7.45. That's a normal pH of blood. Okay. Secondly, what you need to remember is CO2 level at ABG. So what's our normal CO2 level, partial pressure of carbon dioxide in our blood? Don't remember the exact value. We just need to remember that it should be always less than 60. Okay guys, and the third and the most important thing what you need to remember is bicarbonate ion. According to different books, it has been said that SCO3, like bicarbonate, should be from 16 till 28, and some book says like from 14 till 30, from 14 till 24. So don't get confused, guys. Just you need to remember only the value which I am telling right now, because this value will help you in solving those questions in exams. So the value you should remember is from 18 till 24. Okay, guys. So, so these are the three things you need to remember to solve your questions. Okay. So now I will tell which thing will depend what factor. Okay. So as you can see, the first one, this is pH. What does pH says? pH is power of hydrogen. Okay. So less the pH, more will be the acidic. More the pH, more will be the basic. Is that right, guys? Okay. And from basics, I think you should, or you remembering the things like CO2 is a acidic gas, right? CO2 is always acidic. You need to remember this. If you don't know, or you already remember, that's very good for you guys. So what exactly the acidic mean? What does acidic mean? Like if the CO2 level is more than 60, and what we can consider, like more CO2 is present, right? More acidic. Okay, if more than 60, if there is a value which is less than 60, what we can say, it is less acidic. Okay, guys. Also, one more thing we can say with this is, if the value is more than 60, we can say it's more acidic. Or also we can say like it is less basic. And same goes to the decreased level of CO2. What we say, decreased level of CO2? It is less acidic or more basic. Right? You need to remember this first, second things by heartly. You need to remember this. Just make a table. Just remember. And the third most important value is of bicarbonate. So in this bicarbonate, what exactly thing is, normally this bicarbonate is basic in nature. This is present in our blood. Okay. So what does that mean to you guys? I will make this table, and in two, guess like what will be the what. Okay. Suppose the bicarbonate is more than 24. Suppose it is more. Okay, what we can say? It is more basic. It is more basic. Okay, and what also we can say, if the bicarbonate is increased, it is less acidic. Right, guys? What if we can say in the decreasing value, if it is less than 18, what we can say, it is more acidic. Okay, more like it is less acidic. No, if the value is, sorry, I got confused right now. If the value is less than 18, then what do we say? Like it is more acidic, right, guys? Wait, let me Robin write again. It is more acidic if we get less than 18. and what we can say, it is less basic. I think you guys already know about this thing, and I think you need to remember this by heart, because this is the main thing by which you can solve the questions in the exams. So now let's solve one question. Okay, I will give you one example kind of question. Suppose a patient comes to you in emergency and he is in shock. What might be the shock reason? We don't know. Maybe it is due to hypovolemic shock due to road traffic accident. The patient lost around more than 2 liters of blood. The patient is having tachycardia and the patient is not responsive, and the patient GCS is less than 10. Okay, in this patient, what we are going to do is we are going to take a sample, blood sample from artery, and we are going to check whether what might be the cause, and we may treat that patient for that thing. And the first choice of treatment is like, suppose a patient comes to you, patient is having decreased blood pressure, increased heart rate, okay, and if that case is of RTA and lost huge amount of blood. So what is the first management in this patient is we are going to infuse the patient with normal saline or Ringer's lactate. At least minimum of 1 liter of this fluid should be given in this patient. Okay guys, so this thing you need to remember. So let's come back to our topic where we are. Okay. Suppose the question is that same patient comes and the pH of that patient comes after Abg analysis is 7.28 and the carbon dioxide comes about 85 and the bicarbonate comes about 23. So you need to solve this question. How we are going to solve this question is, first we need to see the pH. Okay, first we need to see the pH. The pH is less than 7.35. 7.35. If the less than 7.35, what we can say, it is acidic. So you need to write acidic. Okay. And secondly, what we can see in carbon dioxide, the carbon dioxide is more than 60. What I told you before is the carbon dioxide is more than 60. What we can say, the patient is having acidosis, like the patient CO2 is in acidic levels. Okay, more and more CO2 in the blood, there's a chances like you are having more amount of acid in your blood because carbon dioxide get mixed with water to form carbonic acid H2CO3. Okay, so secondly, what you need to see is carbon dioxide in this patient, and it is the value is 85. What we are going to think, it is also acidic. Okay, so what we can remember is this patient is having acidosis. Okay, and we don't know which type of acidosis this patient is having, and due to respiratory cause or due to metabolic cause. So one more point you should always remember is, whenever we are solving a question, if the acidic thing is due to carbon dioxide, okay guys, if anything is due to carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, do you know where we can ejects this carbon dioxide out? It's from lungs, and lungs helps in which part of mechanism? It helps in respiration. Okay, so if the CO2 level is altered and due to carbon dioxide, the patient is having acidosis or the alkalosis, we can say that patient is having respiratory acidosis. And we can see that bicarbonate ion, I already told you the third thing, it is in normal range. I told you what bicarbonate is in 18 to 24 range. Okay, this is normal. So what will be the answer is the patient is having respiratory acidosis. Okay, so this is the answer. This is how you solve this question. There are some different type of question how we can solve that. I will tell you later, and also you will know that how our body compensate this mechanism. Okay, so let's see and hope for next video, and see you guys. Take care. Bye.